Exercises, what we really want to focus on is developing riders just natural balance and their feel for the horse. And so initially what's very important is that a person learns to stay centered and balanced over the middle of their horse. So right now what I want Mindy to do is go ahead and reach up in the middle of her head and feel like you're taking a piece of hair right from the center of your head, Mindy, and then go ahead and lift it so it lifts you straight up out of the saddle. So go ahead and stand up straight up out of the saddle. And that's where you're more or less finding where you're centered over the horse, so you're not going to lean forward and you're not going to lean back. So you can go ahead and sit down, and then we've asked Mindy to go ahead and tie her reins up, because what we really want to do is have her develop good balance using her seat and her legs without really having to worry about what she's doing with her hands. So now Mindy, if you go ahead and place your hands on your hips, okay, and next I want you to go ahead and remove your feet out of your stirrups. And we'll do a few little just suppling exercises for the rider. We also do exercises for the horse, but here we'll do a few for the rider as she's just sitting there, and then we'll also ask her to do these as she's riding. So right now, Mindy, go ahead and take and just move yourself, rotate yourself at your waist. I'm going to rotate yourself at the waist to the right and to the left to kind of loosen up her inner torso in that way. Then if she stops that, now what I want you to do is take your head and roll your head round and around and around. Trying to focus, staying centered over that horse so you don't really move, but rotate that head round and around. Okay, and you can stop your head. Now with your feet out of the stirrups, take your ankles and rotate those ankles round and around and around, both clockwise and then counterclockwise. Okay, now while she's sitting up there, let's go ahead and start lunging her just at the walk. And a lot of folks will be very accomplished riders, but until you actually put them on the lunge line and have them work in this way, these exercises on the lunge line really do give the rider an appreciation for learning good balance and how it works to basically ride without your hands. So as we're starting off on the walk here, let's go ahead and roll your head round and around and around. The nice thing about working on the lunge line is you don't have to worry about steering or guiding your horse or even speed control, because you've got a person on the ground that is also helping you do those types of things. Okay, now with your hands on your hips, let's, as we were standing still, rotate rotate your shoulders forward and back to the right and to the left. And this is kind of a warm-up, because we'll sure speed up the pace. We'll get her to do some of these at the trot or the jog, and we might even attempt a few of them as we get out there and actually lope. So you can stop your upper body and let's roll those ankles around and around again. Getting things nice.